I need to learn to listen to Mocha. She's a good dog. She's the beagle that we found. But she does not like snakes. Yeah, I heard her. She was barking and barking and barking, and that's super unlike her. And, oh, geez. And so I finally came up here to see what she was barking about. These are water snakes. And they're good snakes to have because you can see they're big and they're very territorial. They bite though, which is good because they keep away the venomous snakes, but they're really alarming when you see them. They will strike like crazy.
But it's just best not to have them chihuahuas.
Yeah, the little dogs do not like them. And so before they kill them and get hurt in the process, we need to move them. We have so many of them around here though, which I guess isn't surprising because we also have a ton of like toads and frogs and stuff. Anyway, so we had 2 of them. They're friends. And Ben caught them.
Which all I heard was...
This is probably, I mean, it's been hot here, but this has been like the first of the, oh, it's too hot. Like most of the other warm days, I've still been motivated and outside and doing a bunch of stuff. I don't know what the temperature is today, but I'm dying. Thankfully, I just got an order from Amazon that inadvertently, unknowingly, is going to take me hours to actually make functional because I didn't read the fine print, apparently. I don't know, I need to go to the order and see if they mention in there that this is how it arrives. So I'm trying to make like my outdoor spaces really cute, and so the patio or the pergola out this door. I want to do string lights. I want to do string lights on the front porch. I want to do string lights in the garden. I want to do string lights on the gazebo. You get the idea. And so there was a lightning deal and I bought it because string lights are expensive. Well, small catch. 100 feet of this and 4 boxes of bulbs that you have to screw in yourself. That's gonna take a long time. I'm drinking my matcha. So good. I just love it. There are certain things right now, I don't know if it's pregnancy or what, I've always loved it, but it tastes just like 100 times better than it normally does. I can't even explain it. I've been obsessed with those every afternoon. These dresses from Target were $12. I got them in, actually this is a small, not maternity, just a small. You can probably tell though. But $12, they're lightweight. I'm like living in these right now. 79 degrees in here and I refuse to turn on the AC. Ben might move out, but we are not using AC until it's in the 90s. Some lazy cows. I don't know what these 2 are doing out in the sun. You all have the right idea. Lay in the shade and where it's like a little bit mushy and muddy. But that feels real good. I'm waiting. I haven't seen any of them dip in the pond yet, but it's gotta be that time of year. I would if I were a cow. You're also lazy. Where's everybody else? I can see some little spots across the pond. So this is how I house break my pigs. I have an entire video dedicated to house training pigs, but I still get a lot of questions because it's very different from training any other animal. I say it's easier in some ways because of their instincts and once you kind of learn their little quirks, but it's also harder in some ways because it's almost like a negotiation with a pig, not so much training them necessarily. You can't do a punishment and reward system for this kind of thing with a pig. With him, he has currently 2 pads downstairs in the house. Now you might look at this and think like that's filthy. Don't clean it every time they go to the bathroom, for starters, because they're creatures of habit. They want to be clean in their environment. And so they'll pick a corner of their home, their stall, their outside space, even completely untrained pigs do the same thing. And that's where they go. If you clean it constantly, they're not going to have that incentive to return to try and keep all their mess in one spot. So I am going to pick it up because obviously it's folded over and he pooped on it, but don't clean it too often. I know that sounds horrible, but trust me. The other thing is, like, right now I'm just sitting in here with him because it's first thing in the morning and I know he has to go to the bathroom. I just want to give him every opportunity before I set him free in the rest of the house to use this pad. So this is his little space, this downstairs bathroom. He has his little bed, has food and water bowl, and he has his pad. You'll notice I pick up like the rugs because pigs don't usually know the difference. To him, that is kind of the equivalent of a potty pad. So until he's a little bit older and we're used to it, I pick up those. This is his space. And if I am going outside to feed the animals, or when I'm sleeping, or just in general, I know that I can't keep my eyes on him, he comes back in here. Yeah. Did you go potty? You're not tricking me. I've learned the hard way. If I don't sit in here with him when he first gets out of bed to make sure that he doesn't have to potty, then as soon as I open that door, the first thing he does is race to a different spot to potty, which is usually one of my rugs. He doesn't like to go on wood floors. Pigs never really like to go on wood or tile floor or anything because, again, they like to stay clean. And obviously that doesn't absorb the pee and everything like they would like it to. If you have all wood floors, that's ideal. I think the biggest thing that people struggle with is confinement, kind of like with puppies, how people don't want to crate train them. You can make your own choices for your pets and how you choose to train them, but I'm telling you, the easiest way, possibly, some might argue, I might argue, the only successful way that you are going to initiate this training with a pig is this. Because like I said, you can't, at least with a puppy, you can do the reward and punishment system. You just can't with a pig.
Wow. I was just saying that I don't remember there being this many weeds in the pond last year. And I guess now I know why. They just hadn't begun their removal process yet. Ponies heard me. What are you doing, guys? I don't have anything for you. Sorry.
Okay, I want to make a huge apology to anyone who has sent anything to the P.O. box. I don't know if you guys will remember, but when I lived in my other town and had my other P.O. box, it seemed like I was constantly having issues. They would lose mail, they'd send mail back. It was just a whole thing. And I was hoping it would be better here. And you know what? I don't want to blame the staff. I know like everyone's understaffed right now. Sorry, I don't know what just happened to my phone. But I got a couple of emails recently about donation checks that had been sent like months ago that I never got. And so kind of started investigating it. Just went into the post office, which I've been checking, not like super regularly, but, and I was there like 2 weeks ago. There wasn't very much in my P.O. box. There was one notice letting me know that there was stuff being held in the back for me, so I turned that in, and it was like one thing. Well, I just went in today to like check again, because yeah, I got another email about someone saying like, my check doesn't show that it was ever cashed. And the woman just brought out boxes and a huge stack that looks like it has like Christmas stuff in it. So we're going on like 6 months ago, and I've been in there multiple times. This stuff is like torn open and really messed up, so I'm hoping everything's okay. But there's like letters in here, and I'm just super upset. Like, I don't want to blame like the employees, but this looks really, it makes me feel really bad for anyone who sent anything to me. that they never like heard a thank you, a response, nothing. I am really sorry if you are in this huge stack that I'm about to go through. And thank you. We found some hay and Mom thinks we can push this off. Just the two of us. Me and my belly. Her and her arm.
Be able to hook it and pull it off.
Hook it to what? The dog?
No, this. I can hook the...
There's 21 square reels on here, but there was no telling her otherwise. We had to attempt it, so here we are.